Let's talk about another game announcement that happened recently. This happened, I think, right before Easter, at the time that this actually came out. Let's talk about Marvel Rivals. Okay, this is a brand new game announced by Marvel Entertainment or Marvel Games. It's being done by NetEase and Marvel. It's basically what Overwatch is for people. That's what this is going to be for Marvel fans. It's basically taking the same idea and the same concepts and the gameplay design of Overwatch and Overwatch 2 and putting it into a Marvel Universe setting, which sounds cool. I mean, we even got a trailer, so I'm going to play the trailer. There's no sound for it, so you guys could actually see it here, get a little bit of an idea, because I believe, yeah, they show gameplay in this to actually see it. But I think it's pretty cool. I think the idea of it sounds pretty dope. Just, again, being able to play with some of your favorite Marvel heroes, being able to fight 6v6 against people in game types, I think that's pretty cool. And as you can tell, just looking at it offhand, with some of the basic gameplay, it looks very much similar to Overwatch. Even the stage that they're fighting in, which I believe is Asgard, because at least it looks like Asgard, you know, with all the different characters. Even the ridicules, just the overall HUD, the setup, looks almost exactly like Overwatch, with a few differences here and there. You could say it borrows elements also from Apex Legends, and I could totally understand that, but still, this is really cool. This is a good idea. Like, to me, this is something that could definitely work. And it might be a little bit on the edge of like ripping off Overwatch or Apex Legends in some capacity. There's other games that have done this, or other games that are doing this, I should say. Star Wars Hunters is probably the biggest example of that. You could even argue Apex Legends is like a copy of Overwatch in some way. Regardless, though, okay, I think they're different enough as they are. But this is nothing new. And if you're going to do something like this and you're going to put a Marvel coat of paint on it, I feel like if you design this well and it actually feels good to play, a lot of Marvel fans will jump in on this. And you could get a lot of players that love Overwatch, or at least that style of game of like the hero shooter, could jump in on this as well. Because again, look at it. I think this is really good. I think could actually be a lot of fun. Depending on the game types. I mean, I could totally see Team Deathmatch. I could totally see Capture the Flag happening. Maybe like a payload or escort mission type of style of thing, you know, involving stuff that's more Marvel oriented. I mean, look, we got a bunch of characters, which is nice. We got Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. There's a couple other Marvel original characters there. There goes one right there. I think that either that was the Wasp or somebody else. Because I think there's two characters specifically that are like, yeah, Luna Snow, that's one of them, and they're going to show the other one in a second. Yeah, Magic. That haven't really been featured in either the MCU or in other Marvel, like, you know, projects and stuff. I feel like this could work. There goes even Galactus's daughter, which is like a super random, like, deep cut for current Marvel fans. The point is, this I think is going to be cool. I think this is actually going to be really good, and I think that people are really going to enjoy it overall. So they're gonna have a closed alpha. It begins in May. They haven't set a release date, I don't think, from my understanding, because I looked at a bunch of the reports. Doesn't seem like they have a specific release time frame of when this game is coming out. But either way, though, I still think this is going to be fun. So that's the announcement from Marvel Rivals. They did have this sometime right after the announcement of Marvel 1943. If you don't know what that is, right? If you've never seen Marvel 1943, that's basically a World War II era game that stars Captain America and the Black Panther. And there's going to have like a whole story to that. It kind of looks like the Avengers game that we saw from a while back, or the Guardians of the Galaxy game we saw from a while back. And that's cool. But I feel like if you want your multiplayer fix, Marvel Rivals is going to be right there for you, especially if you're a Marvel fan. Now, what will be interesting, I do have to say, what will be interesting is if we see something DC oriented within the coming years that mirrors something like this, because Marvel's getting a lot of love. We're getting Wolverine sometime down the line. We were going to get another Spider-Man game that was going to be a Spider-Verse game, but that got canceled. Obviously, we got Spider-Man 3, whenever that's going to drop. We got this. We got Marvel 1943. There's a lot of Marvel love happening.